Profile review time has returned. How is everybody doing this morning? Or I guess it's afternoon, actually. I'm not used to afternoon streams still. But I hope everyone's having a good day so far. But yeah, we are back for some more profile reviews. Yo, what's good, Nearing? What's good, Ken? How y'all doing this morning? This evening? Afternoon? Whatever time it is for you. Hope y'all having a good one. But we're going to hydrate real quick, and then we will choose. Yo, what's up, Techno? What's good, Fred? We'll give everybody a couple seconds to get in here before we begin. But yeah, it is Diaz cold now, right? I haven't been on SkyBlock too much. I think I got on this morning to check eggs. But I need to hop on again and keep going. Yo, what's good, Brendan? How's it going, bro? But yeah, we should be back doing some Dugans on Monday is the plan. I might end up doing some off stream in the next couple of days, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and choose our first review. Congrats to Fred. Let's go. Me too, man. Finals killing me. The grind is real, bro. The grind is real. Well, let's go. Your IGN's the same, right? I think. With, you know, not a dash. Is it an underscore instead of a dash, or is it just 2IQ Fred? I can't remember. Yo, what's good, Nick? Do we type our usernames? Anything. Anything counts. It doesn't have to be your username. If you get chosen, then you have to type your username. But before you're chosen, it don't matter. Alright, I got you. Do that. Voila. Does it not let you do underscores at the start? Okay, never mind. There was a space up there. Got it. It's 1 for me. Dang. It is 240 for me right now. But let's go ahead and see what we have today. First off, Fred's profile. We're level 255 with 6 bill net worth. Started 3 years ago. Mining 60. Dang, that's a pretty solid chunk of mining XP compared to everything else. So we are a mining main, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. That's some goated Devon's armor right there. Got the glistening titanium setup. Very nice. Very, very nice. What else we got up in here? Reaper set with gold ore, so we run in tank. And then we got the archer or burst setup as well. Got calcified diver's armor. Got the final destination too. Okay, we got the atom split up in here. Got alchemy 50 from last time. Yo, let's go. Yeah, because Derpy's clutch. Yo, Ken with 5 gifted. Can we get some W's in the chat for Ken, bro? Holy cow. Starting off strong. 91 out of 100 on the way to the dyed armor set. Let's go. Make sure if y'all just got gifted, make sure to say thank you to Ken. I was bored again. Brother, I need to be more boring, I guess. I need to bore you more, because then I get paid. I get paid to be boring? Is this how this works? That's crazy. But W's in the chat for Ken. Thank you, bro. Seriously, holy cow. I just started stream less than 5 minutes ago and we got 5 gifted already. Holy cow. But yeah, I mean, you can choose to reviews if you want me to review somebody in particular. But let's go. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. But yeah, we got 798 magical power. Very nice. Very, very nice. What else we got up in here? Pretty solid pets menu. We've got elephant. We got the bow pet, of course, for mining. Very nice. Got the squid. I see you, ammonite. Pretty balanced pets menu. Oh, we were working on the cacao truffles. Have you not done the time pocket and rift yet? Because that comes in clutch for those. It really does. 9 more subs. We're getting there. We're getting there. But let's go. Not done rift yet? Okay, yeah. Once you get to mountaintop, I think it is. Or it might be one of the lower collections. You unlock the time pocket from doing that. And you can, it's just a bag, an extra bag, like accessory bag that you can put these in. It's so helpful, man. It actually like doubles the rate that they grow at as well. So it's only 150 hours to max those before, instead of 300. So it was really nice. But let's go. Again, if you guys are just now coming in, please make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button, check out the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews as always. And look at this powder, bro. That is some W mithril and gemstone powder right there. Holy cow. So what tree are we running right now? We've got a bit of the powder grind. So I guess we're still doing, still grinding glaciite powder, of course. That is a grind, for sure. I have to do more rift then? Yes, very helpful, for sure. Plus, I mean, once you get to mountaintop, you get free, uncommon base rarity talisman from doing all that. The 2 IQ. So, you know, it kind of goes perfectly for your name, you know. The pin says hasn't, not has. Oh, whoops. Good comms. My fault. Please work with me. Oh my goodness. Hold up, I just gotta scroll up for this, I guess. Let's do this. Please. Maybe. Nightbots will randomly choose someone who has typed. Did I type this right? Yeah, I spelled it wrong on the other one too. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. I can get my IQ back. You can. Yo, Alexander and Bridge with the subs. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let's go. But Cata 28, which actually, let's look at trophy fish too, because you never know what crazy shenanigans are lying in the trophy fish section. Okay, doesn't look like anything too crazy. But for Dugans, we've run a lot of F7s. That's a lot of frag runs. 150 frag runs, pretty solid. Okay. Yo, Alec with the T1 member. W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Alec. All right, let's move this up then, shall we? 92 out of 100. But thank you so much, bro. Let's go. Holy cow. Mad things going on today. You'll love to see it. Haven't fished much either. What was the fishing level? 26. I mean, you're not doing too bad. Not bad at all. Okay, minion slot's looking pretty solid as well. We don't talk about flower minion. And yeah, I mean, vampire will get to that once you get done with rift. But yeah, that's the main thing I would recommend right now as far as what I'm seeing. We got the farming island bestiary max. Let's go. But yeah, main thing so far is just doing rift. Because, I mean, again, it's some free talismans. And just some nice upgrades to get in general. And it's fun. So there's a bonus, you know. Bonus points for being fun. But don't talk about flower minion. It's so expensive. Oh, goodness. I don't even know how much they are now. But yeah, I bet they're up there. But yeah, I mean, as far as everything goes here, you got a Juju. So we're cooking there. Yeah, I mean, as far as combat goes, next big step would be getting Terminator. I think you're ready for that. How are we looking on Slayers? E-Man 6, so just got the last 80,000 XP to grind out. So yeah, I think you're ready for that. But yeah, other than that. Yo, what's good, Kayla? But yeah, that would be the main thing so far that I have to recommend in here is doing Rifts and working towards Terminator. Termin Warden Helm need to get. I got you, yeah. Warden Helm is also very helpful, that is true. But is there any questions or anything that I missed before we move on to the next one? Again, W Fred for the guild member. You'll love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Boom. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we're good. Check mercenary armor. Oh goodness. Hold up. Is this mercenary armor next to the final destination, brother? What? We got strong mana 6, hard mana 6. Hecatomb on the mercenary helmet. You used this? He had to have used this helmet at some point because it's Hecatomb 3. There's no way, bro. Actually ran dungeons with this. What the heck? YoGoU, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. That is wild. Bro actually ran dungeons with this set. Or at least he wore the helmet when the run finished. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Gonna get it to 10 one day? That is wild. I respect it. I respect it. If you hit 100 subs, you're gonna buy the die today? We might have to do it. Hold up. Let me launch Badlion real quick.
As a child, I
Just in case. We'll have this in the background, just in case. But yo, Lethal, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. But all right. that is crazy. Hecatomb 10 on a mercenary helmet will be the most cursed thing I've ever seen in this game, I'm pretty sure. 5 coin profit is so useful. Oh, yeah, man. Bro is making bank off of that. Actually wild. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. How many of those subs are mine? I mean, it's got to be at least like 20. At least 20 of them, I'm sure. Something like that. But let's go. Ken actually just like single-handedly paying my bills right now. Goes crazy. But let's go ahead and see who's next. So again, all you guys got to do right now is make sure you've typed in the chat. Please read the pinned comment. Do not spam. Do not spam. If you spam, I got to time you out. And then if you get chosen, you can't type your name. And it's awkward for everybody. So spamming also doesn't like help you at all. Because as long as you've typed once in the last 5 minutes, Nightbot gives you the same chance as everybody else. That's all you got to do. So let's see. Boom. Scam. Congratulations to Scam. I'm pretty sure Scam's got chosen before, I think. Or somebody else named Scam. Something like that. But let's see what we have here. For Mr. Scam. Scam just scammed everybody else. Goes wild. Alright. Let's see. Level 387. Okay. Look at these skills, bro. Forging 44 is actually crazy. Forging 44 is wild. Bro is cooking. We also got 163 million overflow farming XP, 133 million overflow combat, 347 million overflow mining. Like, goodness, man. 200 mil overflow fishing is crazy, by the way. I think that's the craziest one out of all this. Not to mention the billion enchanting XP. Anyways, we got 27 bill net worth on a 3-year-old profile. Renowned Infernal Crimson set with Have Tactics. And this is Magic Find 10, Vet 10 on the whole set. Good night, bro. Worked on Blaze since then, and now kind of want to get into M7 eventually after some more M5 and M6. Okay, so we're looking at getting into M7. All right, what class are you planning on playing? Gonna start off as healer or tank, or why do we have another set of Crimson? Wait a minute. We got a Vet Vitality set of Crimson too. That's almost full fiery. Good night, man. Sheesh. How do you check these stats? It is on skycrypt.com. Or Shyumo, whatever you want to call it. Just look up Skycrypt. It'll pop up. And also, please do not spam smile.
As a child, I yearn
but Bars, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. But what else we got up in here? That's a pretty nice setup for the Magma Lord as well. Blazing Fortune on each piece. Got the Sentinel Warden helmet skin, Reaper setup. Got the Storm gear, cooking with that. And look at that, Rose Dyed Necron gear. Very nice. Very, very nice. What else we got? We got Fermento, Mossy Fermento. Like, you wouldn't be able to tell me that this guy has 27 bill net worth. I think that's devaluing how much he has from this. Because I feel like this set alone has to be like 3 billion or something. Full Infernal Crimson 1010. And that's God roll. Like, that's gotta go crazy. Because Nightbot can't choose from 3 different chats, Brent. It can only choose from one like website. So why do players close to endgame play dungeons more than anything? Genuine question. I mean, generally they enjoy it the most. Once you get to endgame, it's just like you don't really have much to grind, or nothing that you really want to grind, so you just play dungeons with your friends a lot of times. Most of the time. Because you won't really find people doing that if they're trying to do, what's it called? They don't want to do like solo party finder, you know? They'll usually play it with people they know, unless they're going for class average 50, because that's what I'm doing. That's what a lot of in-game players will do as well, is go for class average 50, because that's like the longest grind in the game that's combat related, so it's one of the more fun grinds for most people, as long as you're not doing party finder. But you know how that goes. Anyways, we've got the Death Ripper daggers up in here. We've got a Hyperion. Bro is cooking. We've got the Terminator, of course. 3 Master Stars looking pretty solid. Frag Dayax with his Chimera 2 on it. 1258 magical power, 32 magic find. Going crazy, man. Going absolutely crazy. Look at all these pets, by the way. Sheesh. And we're leveling up a second pet. So we're leveling up a G-Drag right now. We already have a Shelmet G-Drag. So I'm guessing this one, is this going to be Remedies, probably? If we're trying to get into Dugans, probably going to be Remedies. Got the black cat pet, of course. Clover on that. Very nice. And look at this powder, man. Overkill on the Mithril and Gemstone. And nearly maxed on the Glaciite. That is some crazy powder right there. Sheesh, bro. Look at these. Double hook 10, fishing speed 10, Hellfire Rod. And fishing speed 10, Trophy Hunter 10 on the other Hellfire Rod. You know what is crazy is that this is Flash 2 on this one. And we got it to 10-10 before we got Flash 5 on there. That's kind of crazy. That's a little crazy. Yo, Nicholas, thank you for the sub, man. Let's go. One closer to 25K. We're getting there. What else we got up in here? Cata 42. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, I mean, Dungeon seems to be the biggest grind we got ahead of us. 139 F7 runs. 500 F5s. Working on it. Or M5s. Working on M6 now. So looking pretty good on that. Slayers are pretty strong. It's kind of wild to get Blaze 9 before E-Man 9, though. I respect it, though. I respect it. When did you hit 24? I think that was last Saturday. So it's been a week now. We hit 24K subs a week ago. Pretty crazy. But look at these minions, bro. Good night. Very solid minions. I genuinely don't enjoy E-Man. We'll have to do it eventually. I mean, it's a lot better now. Like with the Crimson. Crimson Melee makes E-Man so much better. Like straight up. Like with your Crimson setup, you should make a ton of money off of it. And also be doing like some crazy face skips. Like you might have to get a little more magic power to do like crazy face skips. But like, what's the sound split looking like? Yeah, I mean with this you should be chilling. For sure. I mean maybe you want to get Sharp 7 on that. I don't know. Sharp 7 is kind of pricey. So that might not be worth it. But like, it's definitely going to be a good move to do at some point. I mean maybe they'll add, you know, E-Man T5s in the next couple months. Hopefully in the next couple weeks. But we'll see. And then you'll have, you know, an easier time with it. Running T5s will make things go by way faster, for sure. For sure, for sure. But let's see what else we got up in here. Pretty solid collections. All farming collections max, mining collections max. We don't talk about Chili Pepper. And yeah, I mean, just Rift and boss collections are left still. That's pretty clean. 4.5 million Magma Fish. You know, I probably skipped by some crazy stuff in Bestiary right here, didn't I? 11,000 Lava Leeches. Good night, man. Sheesh. That's a little bit of fishing. It's a little bit of fishing. Again, if you guys are just now coming in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews. Pretty please. And we are live on YouTube and YouTube Shorts right now. We're not live on Twitch because Nightbot can't choose Twitch. Can't choose between Twitch chat and YouTube chat. It can only choose between YouTube chats. So that's what we got. So, but 1.3 billion melon collection, by the way. I just skipped right over that. That's a lot of melons, bro. Goodness. But that's where a lot of that net worth comes in. But of course, we got Livid Collection maxed, working on Satan now. So yeah, I mean, as far as your M7 grind goes,
as a child, I yearned for the mines.
Yo, freaks, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. But as far as M7 grind goes, biggest thing to do is, of course, you got to keep running M6s to get that Kata level up. But probably once you hit around Kata 47, you can maybe start healing or tanking in M7. Main thing, of course, is going to be you'll want more stars on the dungeon set. Will be a big deal. At least 4, if not 5 master stars, I'd say. If you're healing, it doesn't matter too much between 4 and 5. But if you're tanking, you're definitely going to need 5 stars for sure. Sorry, in the Haxer video, yes sir. That was a W experience, man. I don't really do horror games, so I don't think I got as jump scared as I probably should have. But you know, I still enjoyed it. It was a good time. 'Twas a good time. But anywaysers, yeah, I mean, that's the big thing right now. I mean, you can always get more magical power. It will definitely help. But as far as getting into M7 goes, it's just keep running M6 until you get around Cata 47. And then you can get into that. But is there anything I missed, Scam? Or any questions you got that I didn't really go over? Because, I mean, this is a very strong profile, for sure. Looking real good on everything. Let's see. I mean, we can see what class he plays the most. Running Arch the most? Yeah, the thing about Arch, you definitely can't run that till, like, Cata 50, I would say. For sure, for sure. Get kicked out of parties if you're not Cata 50 and running Arch and M7. Generally how that goes. Not taming 60 criminal. I mean, you know how much that jellyfish costs, bro? It's probably the jellyfish, I imagine. But again, if you are just now coming in, please read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews. Think I'll just try and tank with Cata 48 maybe? Gotcha. Was so close to buying jellyfish. Yeah. It's so nice to have taming 60, but like, if you don't do like pet craft flips, then it's not like the biggest deal. Yo, Thomas with the euro. Thank you, bro.
Donated €1 through Super
I
Chat.
appreciate it. Let's go. W Mans. You'll love to see it. But anywaysers, let's see what we got going on next. Who's up next? But again, thank you, Thomas. Again, thank you, everybody, for all the donos today. I seriously appreciate it. It's always in the chat for all the donos. And again, if y'all haven't typed in the last 5 minutes, make sure to type one message. Do not spam, or I will time you out. Smile. But W profile from Scam. All right, let's see what we got up next. Da-da-da-dun. Boom. Yo, Jack, congratulations. Very nice. What is your IGN, sir?
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Ken with the 40. Is that competition? Yo. I enjoy Dono Wars, you know. Those are always fun. So feel free. You know, the house always wins in Dono Wars. So, you know, I'm down for that. Always down for a Dono War. All right. Let's see what we got up in here. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Level 197 with 106 million XP for enchanting. Going crazy. And then we are combat 52. So it looks like we're definitely combat main so far. Very nice. It's in the name Dono War. Exactly. Goes crazy. What else we got up in here? We've got the Necron gear. Okay, got a Master Star on the chest plate. I see you. We've got the whole dungeon set up for equipment as well. What else we got up in here? We got the Giant Sword. We got the Terminator. Okay. 5 Master Stars on the turn, bro. Goodness. Bro is ready for running the crazy stuff. I mean, to be fair, we do not have power 7 on this. So that would definitely be something we need to get in the future. Before we start running too crazy high master modes. But very nice. Very nice setup so far. Got 818 magical power. Looking pretty strong on that. Very nice. Again, one thing that I've noticed on the last few, and I haven't said anything, but always make sure to get enrichments if you have extra bits lying around. Enrichments are very worth it. They make a big deal when it comes to anything that requires magic find or sea creature fishing, you know, things like that. It's a very big deal on those things. Plus, even in dungeons, you know, you can change tuning points to crit chance or to speed if you need it. That helps a lot. It does add up. It does add up. I keep dropping this pen. It's a problem. Anyways, moving on. We've got a G-Drag. Brother, what? What level are we? We're level 197. And we're running a Term and a G-Drag. Not to mention the Estrella. I just kind of glanced over the Estrella, but we got everything. Okay, so we're very combat reliant right now. I see you. I mean, if you enjoy combat and that's all you want to do, as long as you're, you know, not like stuck without a money method, then you're chilling. Already got a diamond obfuscated 1. Very nice. But yeah, looking real good. Cata 43 at less than level 200 is pretty insane. Pretty insane. How does bro make money? I would say he probably does Dugans. That's my guesstimation. We got a lot of M5s up in here, a lot of M6s. Got some M7s at Kata 43. That is crazy. That is crazy. Slayer's looking alright. We got some level 7s. Definitely got some work to do on those if we're trying to go crazy in the future. And minions are looking kind of rough. For sure. So minions are one way. You can always be making money. How old is this profile? Let's take a look. It is 2 years old. So definitely, I imagine most people, to be fair, have to take breaks for weeks or even months, you know, as exam season comes around or things like that, you know. Everybody's got reasons they got to take breaks, but you know who doesn't take breaks? Minions. Minions do not take breaks, so make sure to get your minions leveled up. If you get, like, all these low-level ones up to level 4, I mean, you're 16 off of a new minion slot. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you got like 18 minions that you could craft for like less than 10,000 coins each. And that would be just a whole new minion slot. So easy money right there. So definitely make sure to work on minions a bit, because that'll be a big deal. 100%. But yeah, that will make a big difference on how much money you make, is investing in minions. But I assume that right now the way we're making money is from dungeons, because we don't have crazy high Slayer levels. We're very combat skill leveled up. And I mean, you got some crazy good combat weapons. So I presume that the money is coming in from Dugans, which we've done a little bit of farming. So at least we've done some of that. I would recommend getting into Rift, because that's just some free talismans you can get from there. Some very, very easy talismans to grab in that section of the game. But let's see. Boss collections are right here. So yeah, we've done a lot of livids. Solid amount of M3s as well for the professors, for the master stars. Pretty good. Dropped 3 handles and 674 runs. That would explain where a lot of that money comes from. For sure. For sure. that is pretty crazy. Goodness. So yeah, I mean, if dungeons is working as your money method, I would keep running with that. I mean, again, M5 is very consistent, so I mean, you've run a lot of those already, so I'm sure you know that. But normally it'd be rough to start out just focusing combat, but if you got that kind of RNG, you can go crazy, man. You can go crazy. So yeah, I mean, if all you enjoy is combat, you don't have any interest in doing the other things, then you know, I got no problem with it. I'm not here to judge. Just here to try and help, and you are doing great, man. Seriously. Very nice. Even better, first 2 and 150 runs, bro, is cooking. Sheesh, dude. Very, very nice. But yeah, man. Normally, you know, I would have a problem with a profile that's only leans into combat, because generally it's very hard to get started into it. But if you got that kind of M7 or F7 RNG, then keep going, bro. Keep going. I respect it. Was there any flexes that I missed, or any questions before we move on to the next one? Again, crazy stuff. Yo, what's good, Burpee? Is 92 out of 100 sub gifts for the die? Yes. Subs or gifted subs, yep. So we're at 92. Getting close, getting close. But again, if y'all just now coming in, please read the pinned comment. And please do not spam, by the way. That's also in the pinned comment, but don't spam. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Not really? Alright, thank you again to Jack. That was a very nice profile. Again, normally I would have issues with a profile that's so combat reliant. But bro is cooking with that RNG. Let's go. Thanks for the advice. Hey, thank you for submitting. That was a W profile. Alright, let's see what we got here, boys. Again, all you gotta do is have typed once in the last 5 minutes. Please do not spam. It would be problematic if you spam, because Nightbot will get mad. He will get mad. He gets quite mad. All right, let's see what we got. Boom. We're gonna go with Mani, because I definitely can't pronounce the first part of that. But yo, let's go. Bro, did I miss a message? Nani? Did I whiff? I did not. All right, I think we're good. But let's go. Let's see here. What do we have? Boom, boom. Good. His name is the real Mani in English. Okay, got you. Very nice. Very nice. I copied the whole message. We be trolling. We be trolling. How many more are you doing, by the way? Oh, we got plenty. I've only done half an hour of stream so far, so we got a ways to go. But we are level 378 in less than a year.
As a child,
Not on
I
a co-op?
yearned for the mines.
Brother, what? Yo, Khan with a sub. Thank you, bro. But what in the world? Hello? Level 378, 17 bill net worth in sub 1 year. That is a lot of mining XP, so I presume that's where we're getting a lot of this money. Fiestas do come in clutch. That is for sure. But bro is dedicated. Oh, man. Bro is very dedicated. Hold up. Let me refresh this. Look at that. We're running hunter armor. He's dedicated enough to do trophy fishing. This is something that some people, future, would not do in 1,000 years, man. They wouldn't do this ever. But look at this gear, bro. We got Ichthytic up in here, Thunderbolt, Magma Lord. What? I'm here. What? Hey, man. How's it going? Hi, future. How you doing, man? It was a joke. It was a joke. Catching strays. Anyways, we might have to check and see how good Future's done on his hunter gear after this. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? We got to check on the future hunter gear situation after this profile. No. Uh-oh. Hey, man. I ain't trying to diss. My fault. My bad, bro. My bad. We'll just say he's got diamond trophy. Chat. Don't look at it. Don't check up on that. Don't no source checking on that. But he's got diamond for real. Yes. All right. There we go. All right. But anyways, what else we got up in here? We got the recommed jaded gear, bro. Man is dripped out. Full perfects. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I imagine this is the main money method. We're gonna see in a minute, but I imagine we're gonna have some crazy stuff going on in here. Oh, we got an elegant tux, yo. Okay. Talk about dripped out. Y'all remember when this was the most expensive set in the game? 75 million coins used to be a lot of money. Y'all remember that back in the day? Good times. Good times. And he's got the Eleanor setup. Oh, I forgot this is a set like outside of Rift. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot about that. Very nice. What else we got up in here? We got the Hype. We got the Dayax with Soul Eater. Hey, same, bro. I can't afford Chimera. It's too expensive. Soul Eater Claymore. We've got Soul Eater Term with 3 Master Stars. Okay. Again, this is a sub-year profile. Can y'all believe that? Sub-year? Sheesh. 1398 magical power. Dude. 75 mil is still a lot? Fair enough. Fair enough. You make more than that in an hour? True. So, like, it used to be 75 mil. That would take, like, weeks, months to save up. Back in the day. If I gift subs on Twitch now, what will happen? I don't know. 'Cause I'm not live on Twitch, so can you even do that if I'm not live? Does that even work? I don't know if that works. I don't even know if, like, Stream Elements would pick that up, to be honest. Maxed out almost everything in the meantime. Social 18 crying in the corner. That's me. That's me. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Crazy. Can gift without you being live. The more you know. The more you know. Who knew? But what else we got up in here? We've got the Shelmet on the G-Drag. And he's got an E-Drag. Dude, what is this? What am I witnessing right now? What's going on here? This is like craziness. Sub-year, man. I thought I was speedrunning Skywalk levels, but nope. And we got a... Okay. This man is going crazy, bro. I imagine we gotta have a Skatha up in here, right? Did I miss a Skatha? We got a Skatha. The purple Skatha. We got the Glacial Golem up in here as well. Yeah, under a year is crazy, man. We got a Devon's Drill. Nah, you didn't hear anything, Alpha. No. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. What else we got up in here? The Hellfire Rod, double hook 7, fishing speed 7, cooking. Grass in the hub exists outside of SkyBlock, by the way? Nah, it doesn't. Nah. Bro is speed running it. Okay, let's see what his progress is on diamonds. We got 8 diamond blobfish. Oh, man. We got a diamond moldfin in 56. That's pretty crazy. That's really nice. Oh, we had to pity sulfur skitter, though? Ugh. And it looks... I don't know. Maybe we didn't have to pity lava horse, but... Ugh. This is... Ew. Gross. Man. That's, like... I guess you could trade the sulfur skitter bad RNG for the good RNG on moldfin. You know, that's better. If you were gonna pity something, it's better to pity sulfur skitter. I think sulfur skitter's like a 30% catch rate or something, right? So it's pretty high up there. It's wild, Alpha. Wild. But anyways, yeah, this is some rough RNG so far. It's looking like on the trophy fish grind. Hope it picks up for you, man. Pain. Big pain. But we're at 41. What else we got up in here? 270 F7 runs. 100 of them are frag runs. Goes crazy. And we got an M7 comp, which, I mean, we have a Claymore, right? So that kind of makes sense. We got Zombie level 9, Spider 8, Wolf 9, E-Man 7. Started Blaze a little bit. And we've done Vamp. Yo, bro's got a T5 Vamp comp. Let's go. Cooking. And very solid minion slots. Goodness. Very clean. Very, very clean. I mean, the Blaze is maybe a little bit low, but other than that, we're cooking. Absolutely cooking. Again, if you are just now coming in, please make sure to read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews. As always, drop a like, smash the sub button. Helps out a lot. What else we got up in here? Here, do this. Ugh. Getting hot. Turn the fan up. What else we got? 25,000 Zealot kills. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, you can see he's got a lot of the Glaciite mob kills because he's done a lot of mining, which I kind of glanced over that, didn't I? How much powder we got? Bro's got crazy powder as well. Goodness, dude. See where all that money's coming in. I can see where all the money's coming. Which collections are down here. Okay, we're at 400 million gemstone. That's not as high as I was expecting, to be honest. 100 mil gold. He's already done the 100 mil gold collection. That is crazy, though. 24 million umber. Okay, I'm guessing that's where a lot of it is then. That's a pretty solid amount of umber, I think. I imagine that's pretty good. It's wild, William. Just gonna have Knifebot say that IGN is a swear word now. Is that what I need to do? Top 250 in umber? That's crazy. Goodness. Respect, bro. Yeah, that's where that money comes in then. 100%. Sheesh. Let him cook. That's a lot of professor runs as well, so imagine that's some M3s. M3 does make pretty good money for early on Dugans. What else we got up in here? I mean, of course, we've got the T5 comp for Vamp, so we gotta have the pretty solid rift setup going on. If I get chosen, I need you to review my arch nemesis. Okay. Got you. But anyways, very nice profile. And, you know, maybe one of these days you'll catch up in trophy fish to where Future's at, you know? Hopefully you get some better RNG than you've had, because that's some pretty bad fishing RNG. But very nice profile. If there's anything I've missed, make sure to let me know. And if you got any questions, let me know before we move on. But I think we covered most things. Like, again, top 250 in umber is crazy, by the way. But yeah, he's got to catch up. Got to catch up, dude. What's the command to be in queue for rolling? There is no command. All you got to do is type in the chat. What's umber? It is like late game mining stuff. But yeah, thanks for the review. Got you, bro. Let's go. W profile. All right. Now, once again, if you guys haven't already, make sure to type if you haven't typed in the last 5 minutes. Do not spam. If you spam, I will time you out. Bro will get beams. It'll happen. I'll do it. What else we got? Let's see. Drum roll. And who's Nightbot's favorite today? Ain't no way. Shelly is Nightbot's favorite of all time. This man got chosen last week. Brother, I think he's been picked like 5 times now. What the heck? Goodness sakes. That is wild. Okay. Would you like another review? Or, you know, it'd be really funny. You know, it'd be really, really funny. We could review somebody who I was talking about a minute ago. Just throwing that option out there. We can see that diamond trophy armor. Give me like 45 minutes. Is he that close? Ain't no way. You watching the stream while doing the trophy fishing grind? Is that what we're up to? I respect it. Okay then. We're gonna go with that one. Wild. Imagine we're gonna go over there and he's gonna be wearing the diamond trophy armor. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be absolutely perfect. Nobody saying jokes do future. Oh snap. It's happening. Dude, I gotta slow down and type it out so he has time to swap over to his armor. Maybe he gets an admin to name the armor for him. Just puts on a diamond set and renames it. Gets access to like anvil perms, you know? Does he have time? Ooh, he's not running the trophy fish armor right now. All right, well. Dang, we're level 400 though. Hey, we level 400. 45 minutes, I swear. Okay. We're gonna have to see exactly how close we are up in here. Yo, Arkle, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Let's go. One closer to 25k. All right, how many minutes can we make it take before we get down? We've got 5 tabs to review before we get down there. Casual 8 billion coin purse, by the way. 220 million or billion coin net worth. Yeah, 220 million real. 220 billion, bro. But goodness, level 400. We're cooking. Look at that combat XP, dude. This is the Kudra addiction right there. 1.26 billion combat XP. It's wild, Alpha. But dang, bro. Crazy. Let's see. Fish or foraging 25, by the way. I respect it. I don't see too many people that push it that far. Most people stop at 22. That's where most people quit at. But look at this wardrobe. This is the most expensive wardrobe in the game. It's got to be. Turning my API off. Ain't no way. Is it? Hold up. Let me refresh first. We got to refresh quickly. Ain't no way. Nah, that's crazy. Ain't no way. I refreshed a moment too late, didn't I? Oh. It still shows the trophy fish. That's crazy. See, I was trying to stall by going through all these other tabs first. But then he just cut off all the other tabs. So I can go straight to the trophy fish. Oh, man. That kind of backfired, low-key. We got fly fish, diamond, and 15 catches. That is a pretty nice one right there. Visual bug, okay. Yeah, this is past 77's trophy fish. For real. That was perfect though. I mean, vanilla and 8. Okay, what is this trophy fish like? What is going on? I think I remember seeing this whenever we recorded. What video did we record? Was this the hide and seek video? I think it was the hide and seek video. And he flexed the vanilla catches on me. I was like, ain't no shot. I had to pity this. I had to pity this when it was 1,000, by the way. Can we talk about that? Trophy fishing is literally like twice as easy as it was. And this guy gets it in 8, and I had to do 1,000. Anyways, I'm not mad. Fly fish in 15. We got sulfur skitter in 27. Goodness, 3,665 total trophy fish caught. That is a lot of blobfish. Goodness. Trophy fishing is straight pain at this point? Nah, now it's just a breeze, bro. It was straight pain back then. Now it's not too bad. It's still really bad, I won't lie. But it's twice as not bad as it once was. Yep. But let's see. We got 151 golden fish and only 2 golds. Dang. That is yikes. That is yikes. But man, I can't get over this vanilla, bro. I can't get over that. That's just crazy. That's just crazy talk right there. But hey, we got Cat of 50 now. Bro's cooking. On the way to Mage 50 as well, going ham. Yo, Ken with 100. Don't even know what a...
Ken donated 100 rupees through Super Chat. I don't even know what a trophy fish is, but that can't be good.
Real. I mean, trophy fish is basically... I'm trying to think of another system in another game. There's not really... Unless you played like hunting or fishing games before, I guess. But yeah, it's like whenever you catch a fish, you have to do specific conditions to try and catch a specific type of fish. And there's a chance that it's a diamond version. If you get all the diamond versions, then you get like the maxed out talisman for it. But if you catch 600 of a fish, you're guaranteed to get the diamond version on the 600th catch if you haven't caught it before then. It used to be guaranteed at 1,000 though, and that's when I did it back then. API's back on. Okay, so we can look at other things now then. Wait, it's taking too long to load. It's taking too long to load. There, okay, there we go. We're good. Look at these slayers. Okay. Spin Slayer, I get the Spin Slayer hate. We won't talk about it. Let's see if the armor sets will load now. They will not. He's forever forging 25. Unlucky. It's loading like everything except for the armor sets. I guess the armor sets is like the bulkiest part of your profile though, to be fair. That's where all the money's at. My wardrobe, not the wardrobe. Bruh, why? Like literally everything else is loading except the wardrobe. What is going on? Look at these G-Drags though. We got the Remedies. We got the Shelmet. Okay. Is Remedies the strat for Mage? I thought that or yeah, Remedies is the strat. Yeah, that's the strat. I was thinking I got Remedies and Relic mixed up. I'm trolling. Yeah, my brain is off. It's all good. That's wild. We're cooking though. All right. Anyway. Let's see. We're gonna do this. And then F7 runs. Good night, bro. How many frag runs? 2,000 frag runs is crazy. That is some crazy work. Good night, bro. That is some crazy work. And we're up to 900 M7s. Dang, I didn't realize you were running that much. I didn't realize the time put in, bro. Sheesh. That is a lot of M7s. Goodness. I gotta keep grinding if I'm gonna stay ahead. Cause like, when did you start like running M7? That wasn't that long ago. Cause I've been running M7 for like a while. It was like 6 months, and bro's already almost caught up to me. I got some work to do. Only like 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I gotta catch up now. I gotta catch up. Which I mean, I'm okay right now. Let me see, because I have how much? It's wild alpha. Where am I at here? I think I'm at like, I'm less than 200 ahead of you right now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got some work to do, bro. But reviewing at exactly 900 is kind of crazy. Bro's on exactly 900 runs. Okay, what else we got up in here? Minion slots. Okay, so. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. We do have to talk about the red sand minion, though. We kind of got to talk about this guy. We got to talk about him. I think you could easily have this by now, right? We got to see this rep. We got to see this rep, because the rep's got to be crazy. I can explain. I mean, not wanting to do the swap quests is fair, because the mage quests, or... Well, mage quests are harder than the barb quests. Barb quests aren't too bad. You don't have to kill Ash Fang. Oh, good night, bro. Yeah, we got a little bit of rep. We got a few infernal runs. Just a couple infernal runs up in here. Again, if you are just now coming in, please make sure to check out the pinned comment and drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. How are you looking on subs? How are we looking right now? I'm gonna have to show y'all something I've been working on the last couple days, by the way, when we're done with this. We're gonna have to review that at some point today. We're at almost 24.2k. We're getting there. We're getting there. Did I say 49k? Am I tripping? Or no? Oh yeah, we're talking about the runs. Yeah, bros, we're 19 runs off 50k. That is crazy. That's gonna be a double YouTube title right there. 50,000 infernal runs. Like goodness, man. Bro is cooking. Running it right now, dude. Let's go. Bro's mid stun, typing in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, love to see it. We're gonna refresh by the end of this, and he's gonna have it all done. About hitting like 30 minutes. That's crazy, man. Let's go, dude. That is insane. Me out here with like, oh goodness, I don't even have max boss collection on that, man. It's bad. It's bad. Bro has like 100 times the runs that I have. Good night. Like actually, unironically, 100 times the runs that I have. That is insane. That is insane. So we're just going to 100k. Like, what's the goal here? Anything for that 50k Kudra comps video? Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Is like 50k the goal? We're gonna be M7 main after that, or like is there a stopping point? We just push it until we die. Is that the strat? 77,770. Oh, okay, that's perfect. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hey man, 2/3 of the way there, bro's cooking. Goodness, that is like, that is a lot of Kudra. They have like playtime for Kudra in the playtime menu, right? I think they do. I imagine they do. Because that's got to be so much Kudra playtime. Why not 777,000? Nah, man. That would literally, he'd be running that till he was 77. Straight up. Straight up. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Look at these kills. Good night, man. 1 million Kudra follower kills. Bro would be 100 years old straight up. In the nursing home. 1 million Kudra follower kills. And look at the flaming spiders, by the way. That's all for back when you had to do your own Vanquisher grinding. Man, we got it easy now. We got it easy. Why no Twitch stream? Because Nightbot can't choose between Twitch and YouTube chat, so I have to pick one platform, and there's more people on YouTube. So, his better. But goodness, man. W profile. All jokes aside, W profile, dude. Goodness. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can we just point out we will never see this again. We will never see. Hold up. Snapshot. Snapshot. We got to snapshot this. Future with only 15 bill net worth. L plus ratio. We will never see this again. Crazy. All right. Let's see who's next. All right, again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to type in the chat if you haven't typed in the last 5 minutes. But W profile, refresh. Okay, we got to refresh one time. For the one time, let's see if it works now. There it is. 220 billion net worth. That's the real net worth. That's the real net worth. But I still have that picture, so, you know, goes crazy. Anyways, let's see who's next. Again, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Future so y'all see that video whenever he does get to do yo pumpkin joke with the sub, or not with the sub, 250
through super chat.
Good night, bro.
Hi, my guild master wants me to play healer in M7.
But
help.
seriously,
I tried to do everything you told me last month.
Subscribe to Future.
Now I'm getting E9. I'm gonna use the money for accessories, but what else I'm gonna need. Anyways, thanks. 3.
Alrighty, I got you, bro. Alright, give me one moment. We'll choose somebody to run after. But let's go, dude. Yeah, again, make sure to subscribe to Future so y'all see that video that he's going on right now. We about to hit 50,000 infernal comps. So subscribe to Future. Subscribe to me while you're at it. You know, just why not, right? Subs all around. It's free. I mean, might as well. Might as well. But we'll choose a freebie real quick, and then we will get pumpkin jokes. We're gonna do pumpkin jokes profile first, and then we'll do the freebies profile after that. But your IGN's the same as your YouTube, right, Pumpkin? I think. I don't know. Maybe I might be really bad at memories, perhaps. But let's go. All right, we've got Johnny. Congratulations to Johnny. If you let me know your IGN, I'll get you up in here next. And we're going to go ahead and do pumpkins. That's the plan. But let's see what we got. I think... Just copy that. And maybe this works. I'm British all of a sudden. Unfortunate, sorry. Unfortunate, man. Alright, let's see what we got. So Pumpkin is level 360 with 18 bill net worth, started 4 years ago. And let me read what he said again. Guildmaster wants me to play healer in M7. I've tried to do everything you told me last month. I'm getting E-Man 9. Gonna use the money for accessories, but I don't know what else I'm gonna need. Okay, so for running healer in M7, we shall see what work we've got to do. But working on E-Man 9 right now, I respect it. So we're combat 60, already cooking on that. Got all the fairy souls we need. You'll love to see it. But looking good. Look at that infernal, full infernal setup. So we're using that for the E-Man 9 mana pool vitality set. Very clean. Let's see what our dungeons gear is looking like. So we've got Skeleton Master, Necron Leggings, Maxlore Boots. Okay, first big thing, of course, you're going to want to star these up to at least 4 stars, I would recommend. Maybe 5 if you can afford it, but... Yo, sorry with the 10.
$10 through super chat. Had enough waiting. I got a lecture soon, just review it already, SMH.
Alrighty, what's your IGN, bro? What's your IGN? And I'll put it on the list. But Johnny, what's your IGN as well, so I can put you on the list too? Same as YouTube. Alright. So since he's got a lecture soon, we'll do his before Johnny's, and then Johnny, you'll be after his, okay? So we got this profile, one more profile, and then yours will be up, Johnny. But anyways, let's see, is that... So we're trying to run mage. Or not mage, healer. And I think, yeah, so this is our setup right now. Of course, you're going to want... Already got the golden head. Diamond head eventually. But for healer, you don't have to have diamond head before you start playing M7. Like, you'll get it as you do the runs. Before you start playing another class, you should get it, probably. But, you know. For right now, it's all good. Of course, you are going to want to master star everything. Not the diamond, or not the gold head. You want to master star the diamond head once you get that. But until then, I would just focus on master starring these. Because you're definitely going to want, like, again, at least 4 stars on these. Alright, got you, Johnny. Alright. Got you, sorry. You'll be up right after this one. But let's see what we got here. We've got the Hype. We've got the Terminator with Duplex 5. Okay, first thing you want to do is definitely change this to Soul Eater. Because Duplex is very nice for running Birds and running Archer in M7. And, of course, for Kudra. But for Healer and Tank, you want to be running Soul Eater because you're going to do a lot less damage. So you need to be able to one-shot things. So definitely would recommend swapping this over to Soul Eater. Of course, Power 7 is going to be a big deal to get on that. And 4 Master Stars, if not 5 as well on that. Magical Power is pretty solid. I wouldn't worry about upgrading this too much. I'd focus on your gear for now. Because gear is going to be more important than this. Especially as Healer. Because realistically, Magical Power helps you with damage. It helps you with speed. But for Healer, 1100 should be plenty. You know, of course, before you start playing like Burrs or something, you want at least 1400 if you can get up to that. But for Tank and Healer, 1100 is plenty. Should be fine with that. But let's see what else we got up in here. Of course, one thing you can do as well is swap these enrichments over to crit chance for whenever you play dungeons, because that will help you deal more damage too. So that'll be a big deal for that. Time to craft second term, I guess. I mean, you don't have to do a whole nother term. Again, you can just swap this one to Soul Eater, because swapping between Duplex and Soul Eater isn't nearly as expensive as it was. I'm pretty sure it's like only 25 mil for each now or something like that. So I got a spare core. I mean, fair enough. If you want to craft another one, go crazy. But yeah, I mean, should be fine if you just wanted to swap this one over to Spiritual and Soul Eater. It wouldn't cost that much. And then you could sell the core if you need money. How much money we got right now? Because, yeah, I mean, you could sell the core and then use that to buy the stars. Would be a good idea. Real Alpha, thank you for the member.
I yearned for the mines.
That's wild. Real. $100 dono. For real, for real. W Alpha in the chat, though. Thank you for the T3 member. Let's go. You'll love to see it. But let's see. Where were we? Pets wise, we've got the G-Drag with Shelmet. Yep, this is all you really need. I mean, if you decide to play tank at some point, of course, Baby Yeti goes crazy. Which I assume we have one of those in here. Maybe not. So yeah, I mean, getting a legendary Baby Yeti would be a big deal at some point in the future. I might be blind, though. Maybe he's just not level 100. And he's in here somewhere. But I don't think I see one. But as far as playing healer, you know, G-Drag should be fine. You might struggle early on with Shadow Assassins. But if you wear, you know, the dungeon equipment, Soul Weaver gloves come in clutch. But Lewis, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. One closer to 25,000. Let's go. We're getting there. On the way to red name. But very solid on the powder as well. Cooking there. Very, very nice. Of course, Glaciite comes as you grind money. You know, that's just kind of passive. Dang, we already got the diamond golden fish. Very nice. Any other crazy diamonds in here? Nothing too crazy. Looks pretty normal. But we've got double hook 9, fishing speed 9 on the Hellfire rod. That's pretty clean. Bro is cooking. But real, $100 for real, for real. But we got Kata 38. So yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to be able to play healer M7 for a while. Definitely need to grind up some more Kata levels first. So I would just be playing dungeons, be playing master mode, you know. Maybe you'll drop some of the stars you need for the second stars from M4. That's what I did. I just played each floor until I dropped enough stars to start playing the next floor. So that'd be a good idea to do, for sure. Not a bad plan at all. As far as Slayers go, looking pretty solid. Very nice, very nice. Got the Vamp T5 comp, as always. Love to see that. Very clean on the minions. We're cooking, we're cooking. Farming Island's looking good. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, bestiaries, all looking good. Farming collections. 1 million mutton. 100 million gemstone. 100 million gold. So we already got the gold collection. That's crazy. I respect it. Already got the gold collection done. That is really nice. Bro's got crazy Kudra comps as well. Very nice. You'll love to see it. So currently on Mage. So what you could do, since you've already done your Barb rep stuff, like since you've already done Barb faction, since you've maxed out Mage rep, you can swap it over to Barb faction. And they changed how rep works now. This was a while back, but basically you don't lose rep in the old faction by swapping to the new faction. So you can have both factions maxed out on rep without having to get one to 25,000 and then swap. So you can just swap to Barb faction and be getting that rep up. And what that'll allow you to do is eventually be able to get your red sand minion up here leveled up. But before you swap, actually, it's fine if you don't, because you'll keep the max on mage, so you can still always craft the Mycela minion up. That would be a good idea to do. I swap every day before reset because better quests. Okay. Get more S tier quests because I'm a hero. Ah, got you. That's smart. That is really smart. I didn't realize that was a strategy. Okay. Respect, dude. Very smart. Again, if you guys just now coming in, please read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. And as always, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And Rift is looking very close to max. I mean, of course, you got burgers to do, but other than that, looking very clean. Very, very nice. I wish that they would still show Essence shops. I don't know why they cut that out, but would be nice to be able to see that, I must say. But W profile from Pumpkin, is there anything I missed or any questions before we move on to Sari's profile? Doom-da-doom. Doom-da-doom. But I think we covered everything pretty well as far as the strats for healer. Because, yeah, I mean, your magical power is good. It's just getting the kata levels and then getting the master stars is the big thing right now, I would say. You already got the G-Drag, that's a big deal. You already got the term, already got the hype. Like, that's all you really need. One good thing that would help, possibly, is swapping your hype over to an Estrella. Because that'll give you some extra defense, which will be really nice. If you ever, get low in the boss fight, you just hold that Estrella and you get like 1,000 extra defense. So that literally can be the difference between life and death. Is Gyro Wand and Ice Spray important? Ice Spray is very important, for sure. Gyro is helpful for clearing. I wouldn't say it's required, because like Gyro is going to make your runs faster, for sure. But it's only used in like a couple specific rooms most of the time. Some rooms it's just not that helpful in. But Ice Spray will literally stop you from dying, because you can just Ice Spray a Shadow Assassin. He'll hit you once, but your Soul Weaver gloves should keep you alive. And then you can kill him hopefully before the spray wears off. So I would say Ice Spray is definitely required, but Gyro is helpful. It's not like a full requirement, but it's pretty cheap, so I'd recommend getting it. But focus on Master Stars first. Like, get Ice Spray first, and then focus on Master Stars, and then if you got money left over, you can go for a Gyro. Does Estrella really matter instead of using hype? In Master Mode, it does, because it will keep you alive. Again, while you're holding it, you get like 1,000 extra defense. So as a tank, I hold it a lot, and it keeps me alive a lot. Or at least stops me from taking more damage a lot, which is really helpful. But W profile from Pumpkin, again, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. And let's move on to Sari's profile, who also did a dono. So W's in the chat for all the donators. So after Sari's profile, we have one more. That'll be a free review from Johnny. And then we will do another freebie chosen from the chat. That's the plan. Drop 10 handles and 22 scrolls. A surprise for when you see the comps. Okay. Bro's got crazy scrolls. Yeah, ain't no way. Bro says, I'm mainly a flipper, never fully committed to one thing. Real. Yeah, real. We never committed to a single thing. Heck W. Yeah, nah, when I think of a flipper profile, I think of like, like level 12. And that's it. But I would say we're looking pretty solid here. Looking pretty good. We got the Infernal Aurora set up. Mana pool, mana regen. Bro is cooking. We got Pastel Skydye on the whole thing. Okay, that's real nice. That is real nice. Look at that, by the way. 400 million combat XP. I'm curious for how this is going to look. But we got 2 years old profile with 75 bill net worth. This man's profile is younger than mine, and he's got 1.5 times my net worth. Crazy. Crazy. What else we got up in here? We got the Diamond Necron head with the Night Skin. Look at that set. 5 Master Stars, Legion 5. Looking real good. I mean, only thing for this is you don't have like strong mana on a couple of the pieces, so that would be a good investment for sure. For that, if that's still your main setup, at least for Dugans. But we got Hab Tactics on the full Infernal Crimson set. Magic Find level 8. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I got hiccups. Magic Find level 8 on the helmet. Sheesh. Magic Find 4. Vet 6 on the whole rest of the set, dude. Goodness. And then we got the Terror Gear with Secret Die on the Terror Gear. Ooh, I bet that looks clean. I bet that looks real clean, especially with this Warden helmet skin. That's got to be crazy. Got the Helmet of Devon. What dies on this? Black Ice died on the Devon's armor. Got the Mineral setup, of course. Glossy Mineral. And the Oni Reaper mask. I love that helmet skin. That is a really nice skin. But, oh my goodness. We got the Boomerang strats, eh? We got one with Rend, one with Soul Eater, one with Swarm. Okay, I see you. Got the Last Breath, of course. Midas Staff with 500 mil paid. And we got the Hasty Duplex 5 Terminator. Bro is cooking. Bro is cooking. But let's see what else we got up in here. 1629 magical power. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm curious what we're missing here, though. What are we missing? Ah, bingo. That makes sense. Okay, the IQ points are really easy to get. Jake's plushie, that one is a little annoying. I mean, what I recommend doing for this is just like every hour, just go visit your garden because visitors will pile up, you know, whenever you're not online even. So, I hate Rift and farming. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to farm for the plushie though, is the thing. So you can just visit your island like whenever someone in your party asks for downtime, you know, if you're looking for somebody to fill up the group. Just visit your island and you can run through your visitors and then eventually you'll get enough Beths to get the Jake plushie. And that'll be GG easy. Pandora's Box is an experience, for sure. Future Calories Talisman. I mean, this one, you know, it's kind of cheap. Considering your net worth, it's kind of cheap for all your possible talisman options. But, you know, still a lot of money. It is still a lot of money. Considering how little magical how little magical power English you get from it. But yeah, I mean, you know, fair enough. We can talk about some more of the Trophy Hunter talismans here, but we'll move on. I feel like we've joked enough about those today. What is this G-Drag skin? Is this like a plushie skin? I don't even know what this skin is. Look at all these skins on this whole pets menu. Is that, oh my goodness, is that a burger skin on the Mushroom Cow? I did not know this was a thing. What? They did that? They made a burger skin for a Mushroom Cow? Ain't no way, man. That is crazy. That is diabolical work right there. Oh my goodness. Oh man. There's like a chocolate skin for the Magma Cube. Golden Tiger. Dude. We got some, like every pet in here has a skin on it. That's crazy. Respect though. I respect it. Again, if you are just now coming in, please make sure to drop a like on the stream. Please check the pinned comment. Pretty please. Ooh, he's even got the tier boosted ferret. Okay. I see you. We care about pet score. You'll love to see it. All right, what else we got in here? We got a Devon's Drill, of course. Heated Devon's Drill. Fully maxed out except for the compact level. We got the powder on there and everything, dude. Hey, got a little bit of powder grinding to do still for max mining, but I mean, I can tell we're making plenty of money from Dugans. Ain't no worries about that. Look at that, bro. Double hook 10, fishing speed 10, fishing speed 10, trophy hunter 10. Going crazy again. Wild to me that we put 10-10 on a rod before we get flash 5. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. What's this guy's level? He's level 406. So bro is cooking. Again, on a 2-year-old profile. This is kind of crazy. Kata 46. Okay, how many M7s is this guy going to have? F7s, he's got 125,000. No, that's wrong. 1.25 thousand. There we go. See, I can do math sometimes. I just don't like to. Big brain 2B for real. 2 billion brain cells for real, for real. But 1.25 thousand tier comps. 300 frag runs. How about M7s? Okay, 2. I was going to say, Kata 46, we shouldn't have too many M7s. But, so you said you dropped 10 handles and 22 scrolls. during these 125 runs or 1.25 thousand runs.
Child, I yearned
What
for
the heck?
mines.
Ken with another 5 gifted? What in the world? W's in the chat, bro. Goodness sakes. Chat, we are 3 off dying an armor set. Am I gonna have to die an armor set? I hope we get cheap dies, bro. We might have to die an armor set today, dude. We might have to do it. Thought I'd show the short stream some love. Thank you, bro. Seriously. W-mans. W-mans. He got what in how many? 1.25 thousand runs. 10 handles and 22 scrolls. For F7, that is crazy RNG. You can do exclamation Twitch, Caleb, but I'm not live on Twitch right now. What else we got up in here? Goodness. That, like, again, that's kind of like, that's been my RNG in M7, but having that RNG in F7 is even crazier because it's like 20% more common in M7 than F7, I think. Something like that. It's a lot more common in M7 compared to F7, so that's kind of crazy. That's wild, like. That's wild. But yo, Loom, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Again, if y'all are just now coming in, please make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button, and read the pinned comment for how we're doing our reviews today. So make sure to do that. Dang, we got max minions except for Red Sands, of course. Always missing one, but that's all good. That is all good. But dang, that is some crazy F7 RNG. Legit, man. Actually crazy. What else we got up in here? We got... Okay, so we got the Infernal runs. And we are running Barb right now. So we are getting ready to start leveling up that Red Sand minion. So that's good. But again, for less than 2 years or slightly over... Is it 2 years on the date? Actually. It's May 17th. Okay, it's 2 years and 3 days old, this profile. Profile's 2 years and 3 days old. That is crazy. Actually crazy. But yeah, I mean, for hating on Rift, you know, fair enough. I get it. It's not for everybody. There would be some easy talismans, though. Would be some easy peasy talismans. But anyways, it's really one talisman. It's just the 2 IQ. But very nice profile. Again, level 406, 75 bill net worth in 2 years. Is there anything I missed? Or anything you would like me to check before we move on? Or any questions, anything like that? Storage organization. Okay, let's see what we got up in here. Yeah, right here. Storage organization. What do we got up in here? Oh my goodness, he's got like all the collectibles in the game. Every single one of the 5th anniversary balloons. All the special fish. Very nice. This is just like all the special items you can get, basically. Bro's got a bedrock. That's crazy. One of the OG bedrocks. Dang. Oh yeah, the magma bow, the magma armor. 07s for those, man. Got some of his diamonds in there. Got bat and werewolf armor. Okay, dude. Very nice. What's this? Pest repellent. Ah, so when on those rare occasions when we do farm. I got you. And then we got the minion stuff in here. I see you. That good night, bro. I remember when these were meta. One of my buddies was making like 200 mil a week or something off of my seeding minions. It was actually absurd how much money he was making. But again, if y'all are just now coming in, please read the pinned comment for how we do our reviews. Gonna full Celadon die a superior set? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. But anywaysers.
As a child, I yearned for
Yo, Alexander, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. I think that's everything, including Intrests. Okay, hold up. We'll check Intrests real quick, and then we're moving on. What do we got up in here? Oh dear. Yep, he's got the whole setup. He's got the red stained glass pane separating everything. That's real nice. That does look really clean. I'm never doing this though. I'm never doing it. My ender chest will stay messy. Always. What are these? All the Wisp Splash potions. Nice. That's a lot of polar bears. I need to probably buy a couple stacks of polar bears just for when those get updated. Although I do have like a couple thousand chili peppers on me still, I think. Maybe. But W profile from Sorry again. Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Now we have Johnny's profile, and then we're doing a freebie after that. Because Johnny's profile is also a freebie. We just picked it a little bit earlier. And then we got some donos, so we had to set it aside. But now we got Johnny's profile. Again, thank you guys for all the donos today. Seriously, it's been actually crazy. Y'all make doing these streams a whole W experience. So thank you, boys. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. We're good. Almost messed up OBS. That would have been awkward. That would have been real awkward. All right, let's see what Johnny has here. So we're level 239. 2-year-old profile. 6 billion coin net worth. Okay, so we have some APIs off. So we might have a little more net worth than that. But, yo, Alex, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Let's go. How are we looking on this, by the way? Are we at 24.2k subs yet, y'all think? How are we looking? We are 16 off of 24.2. So smash that sub button if y'all want to be on the sub 25k gang, you know? You know what I'm saying? Got 60 mil in the bank? Okay, got you. All right, so we're running the Storm set with Necrotic. Of course, got the Loving on the chest plate. Wither Goggles. And Jaded Full Perfect Recoms. Devon's Armor. Beautiful. Got the Dimensional Mineral Gear. Tarantula set with the Necron for Dugans. Very nice for when you're not playing Mage, of course. I presume. And then we've got Aurora over here. We've got Farm Armor. Okay, so we haven't done too much farming. Let's look at the skills real quick. I kind of glanced over that. We've got 94 million Overflow Mining XP. We're Combat 50. And we do have Alk 50. W Derpy moment. What else we got up in here? Dang, that's pretty solid magical power. I mean, we do have a hype, so looking good on that front. Got a Juju right now. So combat-wise, I mean, next big step, of course, would be getting your hands on a G-Drag. That is always very helpful. And, well, actually, Terminator before G-Drag is what I would say. Get hands on G-Drag or Terminator first, and then G-Drag second. That would be my recommendation as far as combat progression goes. Because you already got a hype, so kind of skipped up to that, so looking pretty crazy. So the only problem with getting hype this early, again, is a lot of people will do this. They will try and get hype as early as they can, and then they assume that hype's going to make them a ton of money, and it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Which, I mean, you've got the magical power to back it up, so you are not doing too bad with that. I still would have recommended waiting a little bit and getting a term first so that you could start jumping into later tier Kudras, like T3s, tier 4s. Got the hype just from minions. That's crazy, dude. Respect. That is crazy. Again, if y'all are just not coming in, please read the pinned comment. Pretty please. But dang, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Very good powder, of course. Look at that. That is some crazy glaciite powder. Would be a good idea to get the gemstone powder up a little bit. Try and get that up to 20 is what I would recommend, but you can kind of get that passively as you're grinding gems and mine shafts if that's what you want to do. But let's see. We got Kata 28. All right. So we're not going too crazy at dungeons then, which is fair enough. Fair enough. We are E-Man 7, so you have the Rex for Terminator. So we can definitely get that at some point. It's just the money grind, which, I mean, again, you've got hype right now. So realistically, you can just run F7 as a mage and be fine. That would be totally fine. And just keep grinding that until you drop a handle and can buy a Terminator. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. But minions are looking pretty solid. Not too many, like, low-level ones here, which is really good. So, again, 24 minion slots. I can see how you made that much money. Enough for a hype from minions. Minions slots are looking very, very strong. Got the farming bestiaries max. You'll love to see it. A lot of people overlook those. They are so easy. Easy combat XP. So, very nice that you got that. We won't talk about collections too much because collections don't really matter that much. It's just more of a skyblock levels thing than anything else. So when you start caring about skyblock levels, you might want to put a couple minions down for those, but that'll be pretty far in the future. Most of the time. But anywaysers, we've got, of course, the Rift. Pretty solid. 46 out of 52 Enigma Souls. And we just got the last Time Charm 5 days ago. So dang, bro did the entirety of Rift in 3 days. That is crazy. I respect it, dude. Let's go. The Rift is very fun, though, in my opinion. So I could see how somebody could grind it all out in 3 days. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, dude, W, man. Is there any questions or anything that I glanced over that you would like me to take another look at before we move on? But that's W profile from Johnny. Because, yeah, I mean, realistically, you're set up to just run Mage and F7. And then you can start spending the money from F7 on Terminator, and then getting a G-Drag, and then getting into Master Mode or Kudra, you know. Got a lot of good money methods in the future from combat. So that'll be real nice. That'll be very, very nice. But yeah, level 239 in 2 years. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. But I presume that's everything. Maybe. Yo, what's good, Lurks on YouTube? Let's go.
As a child,
Yo,
I
Hype
yearned
with
for
the
mines.
member renewal. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. 3 months. 3-month member renewal. 3 months is crazy, dude. Thank you so much, bro. Let's go. That's everything. All right. Thank you so much, Johnny. Appreciate it. All right, fellas. We got another roll coming in. So as always, please read the pinned comment for how we do our reviews so you know what's going on right now. Drop a like, smash the sub button. And yeah, hopefully we will be I don't know. I don't know if it's hopefully that we'll be dying an armor set in the next couple days, but that might have to happen. That might have to happen. All right, let's see who's getting the next profile review. It's Super Dragons. Congratulations. What's your IGN, man? What is your IGN, sir? And then we will get you going up here. But let's go. Do. All right, let's see. Pop time. Ow. Yep. All right, we're good. Let's do a quick little posture check. Very nice. Very, very nice. As always, stay hydrated, fellas. Hydration is kind of important. Okay, Super, if your IGN has a bunch of numbers in it, then it might not get picked up. So is it the same as your YouTube? Because this is what I'm seeing right now. Because I've got right here and then this, but I don't know what your IGN is. So I assume you sent it and it's probably the same as YouTube. Oh, Fastful, that's your IGN. Got you. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Boom, boom.
As a child, I yearned for
Yo,
the
Nexus, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Let's go. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a profile, ladies and gentlemen. We are level 458 on a 2-year-old profile. Let's refresh real quick. I don't know what Beast here to do because most of them I'm too lazy to do. Fair enough. Yeah, they can be pretty annoying. So we'll check and see what we got here in a moment. But 400 mil combat XP, 120 mil overflow fishing. Goodness, man. We're kind of cooking. But 57 bill net worth. We've got the whole Mossy for Minnow set up. I guess we got some crop milestones to grind probably. Been in that boat. Thankfully, I'm done with that. And we got the visitors to do too. For sure. We got 3 Terminators. Oh, we got the Ren Terminator. All right, I see where we're making our money from. We got the Kudra setup going on. But yeah, look at this gear. Real nice on the dungeon set. Okay, then we got the Superior set. And he's got Diamond Hunter. Okay, bro. We're cooking. Fiery Aurora as well. Very nice. Infernal Terror too. Dang, man. Bro is going crazy. We got the daggers. We got the Atom Split. Ooh, OFA Atom Split. We got Chimera 5-day axe though. So we can overlook that Atom Split. We can overlook it. But very, very nice. Yo, what's good, Emma? How's it going? How do I get a wizard face? Is that a thing? You mean Wizard Man face? Like from the Rift? You gotta do... That's... I have that in my mountaintop guide. I don't remember, though. It's been, like, a while since I did that. But I think it's one of... You gotta beat him at all of his quests. Get the rest of the wizard set, and then he'll give you the helmet, I believe. But we're at 1739 magical power, which means I'm guessing we're missing Artifact of Control. Yeah, that thing's so expensive, man. But suggest some B-series to do. That's the most easiest I got. All right, let's see what we got up in here. Sheesh. Look at all this. I mean, again, if you wanted to buy some SkyBlock levels, could do some pets as well. We got all the powder. I mean, also could max out Mithril Powder. If you get this up to 12.5 mil, that's what Mithril Powder maxes at. So that'd be some good SkyBlock XP. Dang, almost got a 51. Solid on all the Slayers. All right. Looking good on minions, too. Okay, let's see what our bestiary options are here. Dang, very close to max. All right, so we got Spider's Den stuff. I mean, Gravel Skeletons don't take long at all. You can max that one out probably in half an hour at the most. Because the thing about Gravel Skeletons, they respawn super duper quick. So those ones get done really fast. I understand wanting to wait on these other ones. It'd be a good idea to wait on these to do... like whenever we get a Slayer update, if they add Tarantula T5s, then you can wait and do these whenever that comes out. But one thing that I did, the only things you're missing from the ends are Endstone Protectors and Dragons, and then you're missing Broodmother and Spider's Den. So what I did was I would warp to the nest, see if there's a Broodmother, kill it if there was. If there wasn't, or after I killed it, warp back to the Dragon Nest in the end. If it's a 4th stage, like a 4th stage Endstone Protector, you can go and kill some Zealots while you wait for that to spawn, and then kill the Endstone Protector. And if there's dragons, of course, you can leech those. So that would help you get those 3 bestiaries done pretty quickly. And you know, I mean, it's boss fights, so it's a little bit more entertaining than just running around hype spamming stuff. But sometimes, you know, you will get on dry streaks and like not find any lobbies for a couple minutes. So it can be a little bit frustrating with that. But once you find good stuff, it's you know, I mean, you can be dropping tier boost cores, so you're making money off Endstone Protectors, and you can be leeching dragons. That's always fun too. So that'd be some good ones. Yeah, Ashfang's gonna suck. That is gonna be a bit of a pain. I mean, with your Terror set, Magma Bosses wouldn't be too bad. I mean, Terror is very good for Magma Boss and Mage Outlaw. You can kind of annihilate both of those really quickly with that, so it'd be a good idea to do those. I hope they fix Flare soon, because Flares kind of suck. Gravel Skeletons are such a pain. They didn't take me that long. I mean, if you're running around with like a hype, they respawn super quick. They take like no time to respawn. So it was pretty chill for me when I did it, at least. What else we got up in here? I mean, if you wanted to do some mining, then you can go for the Glaciite Caver stuff. I mean, especially since we're getting cold in the next couple weeks, you know. Once cold's here, while there's fiestas going on, you can do Glaciite Mineshaft mining and try and do some of these Glaciite Bowmen and Cavers and stuff. Especially if you get a whole party to go and be getting, you know, Mineshafts every couple minutes. Be chilling on that. Be a good idea. What else we got up in here? I mean, of course, when Diane's here, doing mythological creatures is fun. Spooky Festival is kind of annoying. I'll be real. It is kind of annoying, but... you know, it is what it is. Key Guardians is honestly an AFK simulator. It's just like farming. If you just wanted to, like, sit in a Key Guardian spawn and watch a show or something and then just move every couple minutes, they respawn every few minutes, and just spam kill them. It's just, like, it's going to take a while, but it's a bestiary to do, at least. Plus, I mean, you got Thist to do, too, so you could... be farming Thists in between Key Guardian kills if you wanted to make it a little bit easier. But fishing is maxed, Kudra is maxed, lava fishing's maxed, spooky is maxed. Dang, you're like one fishing festival away from max Nurse Sharks, because this maxes out at 4K, right? I think it does. I think this is maxed at 4K. So that'd be a good thing to do. Renewal members don't update counter. No, they do not. It's total members that we have at the moment. So yeah, bro's going to be done with that very soon. So that'll be the entirety of fishing done, right? That's going to be crazy, bro. That'll be real nice. I mean, Catacombs. Yeah, snipers suck. I'm going to be real. They suck. I'm still working on these. These are such a pain. I still have, I think, all of these bestiaries to do. Except Lonely Spiders. I did Lonely Spiders. So Lonely Spiders, you know, that one's pretty simple. Just do dungeons, kill the spiders. That's about it. Hope you get the right room for it, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these bestiaries, they're just going to be a pain. It was a pain when I was doing it, but what makes it a lot better, of course, is having a show to binge. That helps a lot. Barely got time to max spooky. Yeah, doing the spooky ones, it's just like hoping you get on at the right time. Or hoping the festivals are at a time when you can actually do them. Star Sentries and Powder Ghasts would be something. I mean, if you wanted to work on your Mithril Powder, you know, you can be working the Mithril Powder, getting levels from that while you're trying to do Star Sentries and Powder Ghasts. Be a good idea to do that. And you can set up your Heart Mountain tree to make you spawn more goblins so you can get towards the Diamond Goblin kills, because you only need 100 of these, right? So then you're only 11 kills off. I mean, you could also spam eggs as well as an option, but you know, that would all be something that you could go after as well. Yeah, I mean, the Crystal Hollows ones, I mean, the automatons aren't terrible now. I mean, they're still pretty bad, but like they gave them some more spawns and made their respawn timer a little bit faster in the main area in the Sapphire section, so you can do that too. Might, since I'm very close to 100, yeah, that would be a good idea. What I did whenever I was grinding Key Guardians and Bowls, actually, also, if you can find a good lobby for it where like Bowls in the jungle and you can find a Key Guardian spawn, then you can just like dig a tunnel between Bowl and the Key Guardian and just like go back and forth, because usually by the time you kill Bowl, the Key Guardian will have respawned, and then once you kill the Key Guardian, you can go back and kill Yogs while you wait for Bowl to respawn. That's what I did when I did those, so it was kind of juggling all three of these bestiaries at the same time. So that always makes it more bearable. If you're grinding more than one bestiary at once, it just multitasking it feels a lot better, makes things go by a lot faster. Plus, again, you've got the Thys to do at some point as well, so that's also something you can do in jungle. Also sludge. So there is one specific room for sludges that I made a video on a while back. If you find it, it's basically an infinite sludge killer, because it's just a spiral. It's a spiral room. So you get to the top and then you drop back down, and the sludges at the bottom will have respawned, and so you can just keep going back up. And by the time you get to the top, the sludges will have respawned at the bottom. So that's a good way to grind those out. But I think that's about everything for bestiary. So is there anything, any questions before we move on to the next thing? Actually, I do want to check. What's your rep looking like? Yeah, rep's not too bad. So again, one thing you could also do is, you know, do your daily Kudra's comps and stuff if you wanted to, and start working on the reps, getting that up, because that'll be some good XP. And then you can eventually get the minion leveled up too. Also be good options. But yeah, man, I mean, you're very end game for sure. I know the last couple grinds really suck. They really do. It just takes a while. It really does. Class average 50. I mean, by the time you get done with class average 50, you should have all the sniper bestiaries and stuff. You just gotta kind of learn where the snipers spawn in rooms and stuff. That's what I've done at this point, is I've kind of learned what rooms snipers spawn in, even if they're not like star mobs. You can just learn where they spawn, try and get those kills as you're getting secrets in that room, and just kind of helps the bestiary go along a lot quicker. That's it, I guess. All right, thank you so much, man. W profile from Dragons. Again, very cool to see the in-game stuff. I know the bestiary grinds are pain. Scroll down quick, see if anything's missing. Yeah, I think as far as bestiary there, I mean, collections, I imagine probably chili pepper. Yeah, I mean, we're at the same chili pepper collection pretty much. I think I have about the exact same on that. And Hemo Vibe, you know, it's really just minion work on that. There's not really a ton you can do about it. So be a good idea to put down some Vamp minions for Hemo Vibe. But yeah, man. I mean, also Enigma Souls is a good option for something to do for XP. I know doing the parkour ones really sucks, but it's a good option. The Grubber's Burgers also, if you wanted to get some Hemo Vibe, you get some Hemo Vibe from doing that. It's not much, but it's a little bit. And it's some SkyBlock XP. So, added bonus. Really hate Rift. I got 0 T5 amps. Yeah, if you have high ping, T5 amps are pain. They are just pain. So that is valid. That is very valid. But alrighty, fellas. I think we're going to do one more. We're going to call it a little short today because my room is very hot. Very, very hot. But we got last profile review right here, fellas. So make sure to type if you haven't already. And let me make a new pinned comment. Last review right now. Boom. Last review right now. Boom. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. Wait for it. And boom. Hype. Let's go. Bro just renewed his T1 membership for 3 months in a row. And he wins the profile review. So what is your IGN, sir? Congratulations. Make sure to stay hydrated, boys. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Last review of the day. What we got up in here. Level 70. Okay, so you got some APIs turned off. So may want to turn those on. Dang, in 19 days? Ain't no way. I've been playing for long? Okay. So make sure. Do this for me real quick. Yo, Kane with a gifted to Chili. Very nice. Let's go. Chat, we are 2. We are 2 away from dying in armor set. Goodness sakes. We're so close. We are so close. Ain't no way. Is he going to do it right now? We're 1 away, chat. That is a wild person that just got gifted that.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
What the heck? That is crazy. That is crazy. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we're going to be doing a wheel after this. Because we got to die in armor set.
As a child, I yearned.
We are going to have to die in armor set. That is wild. But as I was saying real quick, so to turn your API off, go in your SkyBlock menu, go to settings, or to turn it back on, I mean, and then API settings, and make sure all of this stuff is on so I can see everything. But dude, ain't no way. They're on. Okay, let's see if it's gonna let us see this time. It's gonna take it a minute. So I guess that gives us time for me to make a wheel. That's the wrong thing. Let me go to the wiki. Let's see. Wheel of names. Oh dear. Okay, I think, yeah, I remember when we did this one. Let's make a new wheel, chat. I gotta put down all these dies. Aquamarine. Archfiend. Aurora. Bingo blue. Oh, can I spell? There we go. What else we got? Black. Ice dye. Bone dye. Brick red. Actually, I need to just take the dye word out of it because that's extra for me to type that I don't need. Byzantium. Which dye are you guys wanting me to roll out of this? Because what we're going to do, we are going to roll 3 times is the plan. We're going to roll 3 times. And we are going to put 1 different dye per armor set. Or not per armor set, per armor piece. So we're going to pick an armor set first, or after, to put the dyes on. But we're going to have 3 different dyes. And so it's going to be like a whole unique looking set. So it could end up looking really, really ugly. Imagine we get like Portal with like chocolate or something. Like we could get some really, really ugly mashups here. So whatever I end up wearing is It's very up to chance because you can see there's a lot of dies in this game. We're adding them all to this right now. And we are going to see what ends up being chosen. I'm only at M right now. Sheesh. I'm very concerned with how much money I'm going to have to spend, by the way. Because some of these dies, we're going to have to wait to get if we roll them. Because they cost 3 billion coins. I'm hoping we get some cheap ones. Like, you know, Necron die. I don't want chocolate dye because chocolate dye is kind of ugly. Even though it's cheap, I would rather not. So, you know, if we can avoid that happening, that would be ideal. But we shall see how it ends up going down. Give me one moment. Portal. We're almost done, I think. Look at all these dyes. How many dyes are in this game? Pure blue, pure white, pure yellow. There's 4 pure sets. Rose, sangria. That would be a pricey one. That would be a pricey one. Secret. Secret could be cool. I could be cool with that one. Sunset. I don't remember Sunset dye. That one was from Taylor's shop, so I don't really know any of those. Warden. Wild strawberry. Can I spell? And tentacle. Alright, chat. That's all the dies right there. So when we roll the wheel, that's what we're going to roll. But let's go ahead and refresh this and see if the API is updated. It's still not updated. Where's the Goldor or Storm or Maxor die? SMH. When those getting added for real, for real. Do we need more reviews? This is our last one if we can get the API to work. That's the question. Because it's, he said he turned it on. But it's not waking up. Very odd. Which the further I scroll down, the more it updates. So maybe. Maybe. Think my investment will be worth. Oh goodness, how much is his investment gonna make me spend IRL? Will you apply on which armor? We're gonna decide that afterwards. But it's either gonna be like my dungeon set, which I mean that's the set I'm gonna be changing over to my mage set. So yeah, the dungeon set is the one I'm gonna be using for the foreseeable future. So it's either the dungeon set, the terror set, or the crimson set. Because when Slayer update comes out, I'll probably be using the crimson set. Or we could save it for whenever I make an Aurora set, because I will be making an Aurora set before I start playing Kudra again. Because I had never made an Aurora set. We don't talk about it. Okay, I think it's working now. There we go. Alrighty. So let's see what we got here. Level 70 in 19 days. Can we talk about this? Bro is level 70 in 19 days. We're getting over like 3 levels a day. 380 mil net worth. Done quite a bit of farming, bit of combat, bit of mining. Bro is cooking. Save it for the forging set. We're gonna be waiting a year, bro. Real. We got the melon gear with bustling on it. Already got rancher's boots. Bro's cooking. Yeah, I mean this is definitely the way to do it. Like jump into farming immediately. This is the best way to start off for your money making. I mean we've got the superior set already too. Like that's a good start too. Looking real nice. That'll help you get into Slayers early. Superior. But what else we got up in here? We got the legendary elephant pet, of course. That's good for farming. Hedgehog for killing pests. Also very good. Squeaky mouse mat. Nice. 3.0 melon dicer already. So yeah, I mean, we're going all in on farming. It's definitely a way to do it. I mean, we've done a bit of Heart of the Mountain. Heart of the Mountain tier 5 in 19 days. Some people could learn from this. Some people could learn from this. I don't know why people hate commissions so much. Commissions are so easy. Especially getting, like, early on into Heart of the Mountain. Like, I understand getting from 5 to 7 is a little bit tougher. And getting from 7 to 10 is a lot tougher. But, like, getting from 0 to 5 goes crazy. What dice did you roll? We haven't rolled yet. Got it, like, 5 days ago? Yeah, man. Bro got it in literally 2 weeks. Man is cooking. Very, very nice. But yeah, I mean, Of course, one thing to do in the future, I mean, you're on 19 days, so you're already doing great. But one thing to do in the future, of course, is get all these to level 6. So you unlock Auto Slayer is a big deal early on. And I mean, also minions, I know you don't have a ton of money to spend on them right now. But at some point, of course, getting all these minions crafted up to like level 4 at least is going to be a good idea. That'll just get you some more minion slots, making more money every day, all that stuff. Hardest part about Heart of the Mountain is the motivation. I had motivation to grind from 6 to 7, did that in under 12 hours. Yeah, I mean, having a good show to binge or a good stream to watch, wink wink, is always helpful, for sure. But yeah, I think we're looking really good on this. I mean, again, only 19 days in. Mushroom cows, of course, would be a good thing to go and grind at some point. Get some more easy bestiary, but like right now, I mean, this early on, there's not really a ton to say because you can't do anything wrong really at this point because it's so early that anything you do isn't a bad option. So been flipping on Bazaar to make money, need to find a money maker. I mean, you're already into farming, so I would say keep going with that for sure. I mean, Slug Pet would be a good thing to invest in. You're already starting into Rift, that's a good thing. But yeah, Slug Pet would be a good thing to invest in for pest farming English. But doing that would be a good idea. And of course, you know, as you go along, you'll eventually upgrade your melon gear to squash and fermento eventually. So you're doing good. Got a massive melon farm? Yeah, that's a good thing to do for right now, for sure. So you're not doing bad at all. I would say stick with the route you're on, for sure. I mean, while it's Cole will be here in a little bit. You know, I mean, he's minister right now. It doesn't really matter. But when he's mayor, should be next cycle. With fiestas, you know, that'll be a good time to get some mining commissions done for sure. Which crop is next? I mean, melon is the one that makes the most money, so really focusing on this one isn't a bad idea for right now, especially. It's a good idea to keep pushing that. But yeah, man, I mean, again, this is a very, very early profile, so there's really nothing you can do wrong at this point. Unless you decide to go for a Hyperion immediately and sell everything and buy a Hyperion. That would be bad. But, I mean, that's a little bit of net worth away. But again, sub 20 days, less than 3 weeks old profile, and we're level 70. Like, you're doing pretty good. I didn't know make massive farm for everything to do visitors. I mean, you can do that, yeah. But, like, the problem with that is it makes it harder to pest farm. If you've got, you know, one of the mega farms, then those can make it very difficult to pest farm because the pests will just spawn in random locations and it's very hard for you to get back to wherever you were. So I still like building just the single crop on a whole like 5-row plot because that just makes it easier to get back to where you were. So but yeah, this is the last review, boys. Check the pinned comment, please. But W profile from Hype, is there any questions before we roll the wheel? Because we got to roll the wheel, chat. We got to do it. It's got to happen. Should I pay to complete my visitors because want the extra farming fortune? I mean, at this point, it wouldn't be a bad idea. At least until you get to, like, you know, 100, 500 visitors done. It's not a bad idea. But, you know, if you don't have money for something, then just skip it. Generally. Dungeons tomorrow, dungeons Monday. I might do some off stream tomorrow, but we'll see. Alright, so we gotta see what dives we're getting, and then we'll decide what armor set we're doing. But that's the plan. But W profile from Hype, again, thank you to everybody for all the donations today. It is time to roll the wheel. How'd you get all yours done? I mean, when I first started, I skipped a lot of them, but I regretted it because I had to go back and do them. But yeah, I mean, eventually, you know, you start making enough money from farming that you make more than the visitors end up costing. So, but let's see what we got here, boys. Time to roll the wheel. Time to roll the wheel. So we are rolling 3 dice right now. I'm going to get the notepad out right here. We are rolling 3 dice. Whichever dies we get, I have to put on an armor set. And we will decide which armor set between my dungeon setup, my farming, or not farming, my terror setup, and my crimson setup after this. Or maybe Aurora. Maybe Aurora. Well, let's see what we got, boys. First die. Please don't be expensive, man. Okay. We've had to roll the wheel. The first die is pelt. How do we feel about pelt die, chat? I feel like that's not too bad. I don't know. What does pelt die look like? Let me pull up the wiki real quick. Hold up. Let's see. Wiki. There we go. All right, so our first die is pelt die. So that is this color. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. All right, chat. If y'all are in the short stream, go to the main stream because we're going to do a poll. Keep it or re-roll it. And you guys get 3 skips, okay? You only get 3. So if you skip this and it's another one that ends up being worse, we can keep skipping. Are we good? Nope. Red. Okay, are we back now? Are we back? I think we may end up having some issues. I think I'm just gonna have to go back and claim it later because it's bugging out. Give me a moment. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing because I want to record this and it's not letting me do it. And now it's bugging again. Typical. Hi. Hi. All right, fun times. Fun times. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go back and record this later. Anyways, we have voted to re-roll it. It has been voted to re-roll. Feels like M7 with all the lag. Crazy. All right, so we're gonna remove pelt die, and we're gonna run it back. So let's see. Maybe we get one that the chat likes a little bit better this time. Let's see. Portal die. Okay, that's a good one, right? That's a good one. This is my favorite die in the game. So we got to keep this one, right? That's a good one. Like, that is a goated die right there. That's literally my favorite one in the game. Ain't no way y'all asking to re-roll. Ain't no way. This is a W one. We're gonna do another poll. Again, if you guys vote, we've already voted once to re-roll. You only get 3 re-rolls. So if we re-roll off of this, then it's Jover. Again, keep in mind, this is not the only die we're getting. We are going to be getting 3 different dies for 1 armor set. So just this is going to be one of the dies. We're not getting the whole armor set on Portal. We're going to be putting like Portal on like the leggings or the boots, and then 2 other dies on the other pieces. All right, W chat. We voted to keep it. W chat. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. That is a W die. All right, so we have Portal as the first one. All right, so I'm removing it so we don't get it again. Yo, Encrypted with a sub. Thank you so much. Let's go. Again, boys. Smash that sub button. All right, here we go. Second die. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, man. Oh, that one's expensive, isn't it? How much is that? Hold up. How much is Bingo Blue? Let's just look at it real quick. So this one's Bingo Blue. I think that one's expensive. I'm pretty sure. Oh, goodness. How bad is this going to be? Let me look at this. I'm scared. I'm scared. There's none on the auction house. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? Oh my goodness, it's that bad. I can't slash bingo right now. Am I gonna have to get my... Oh goodness, chat. Why? Why are we like this? Alright, well I'm guessing y'all are gonna want to keep that one. I'm timing you out, Flame. Stop spamming. Keep it or re-roll it. Please. I want to be poor. Or I don't want to be poor. Please. Please. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Trying out the mod is wild. He's only a helper, so it's fine. It's fine. Chat. We are in pain right now. My money. My coins. My coins. Oh yeah, let me do this, by the way. Boom. Yay. Alright, so I think we're keeping that one. That sucks for me. That one sucks for me. I have a bingo blue die? Of course you do. Bingo blue. Alright. Last one. So, how much exactly does bingo blue go for? Does anyone know? So I can, like, take into account how much this is going to cost me. Because portal die is pretty cheap. Portal is currently... It's 740 million. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought, to be honest. I thought it was going to be over a bill. So, I mean, we're still under 800 mil right now. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Let's go, Kayla. W. All right. So you guys have re-rolled once. So this last die, if you don't like it, we can re-roll it twice. Just keep that in mind. Portal die over bill? Nah, not portal die. Bingo blue. Bingo blue is over a bill. So we got portal die at 25, 26 mil or something, whatever. And then bingo blue, I thought was going to be over a bill. But it's apparently like 800 mil. So it's not too bad. But last die, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Lava die. Okay. That's another like color change one. H sales are like 1.1 to 2 bill. Oh goodness. Alright. Do we keep it or re-roll it? Because honestly, that's another color change one, so I think it's cool off of that, but I don't know if that's going to go well with Portal, to be honest. Yo, Ken with the 40, make him broke. Please, no. Why? Why? Alright, it looks pretty strong like we're going to be re-rolling this one. Can we get a couple more votes in? Yeah, we're re-rolling it. Alright, re-roll. So that's 2 re-rolls y'all have used. If we don't like this next one, we get to re-roll it, but that's the last one we get to re-roll. Okay? Let's see what we got. Midnight. How much does Midnight die? What does it even look like? Hold up. Let's pull this up. What do we got here? Midnight die. I feel like that one's decent, right? Oh. Oh. I mean, that'll go well with Portal, though. Okay, chill with the spam. That one is gonna go well with Portal, I think. So let's poll it. Keep it or re-roll it. What are we doing, boys? I think we keep that one, to be honest, because that's gonna look really good with Portal. And I mean, so we're gonna have like blue, and then Portal, and then the other after that. I guess we can do some polls on the other stuff. Keep it. All right, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. So these are our 3 dies right now. We've got Portal, Bingo Blue, and Midnight die. So now we've got to figure out what order they're going in and on what armor set. So here's the options. We can either put it on my terror set. We can put it on my dungeon set. I mean, we definitely got the dungeon set. So my thought process here, we'll do Terra/Aurora, and we'll put it on one of those. And if that wins, we can, because that's my Kudra set. And then we'll do our Crimson set, because that's what we're going to use for the Slayer update when that comes out. And then we'll do one for... How about my Devon's armor? Because we got coal coming up, and I'd still use my Devon's armor, even though I'm done with mining. Because I do stuff with Fiestas. So which set are we going to die? Right there. Make your decision, ladies and gentlemen. But... I mean, dungeons is the one that we're going to be using the most. I'm going to be doing about 300 hours of dungeons still. So the dungeon set will get the most use out of it. If we vote for the Kudra sets, which is Terra/Aurora, then that is the set I'll be using for Kudra, which is only like 20 more hours of grinding. Which, granted, if they add anything that I need Aurora for, like D5 Tarantula, if that ends up being magic, like weak to magic, then we can do that. But I think Crimson is... probably more likely for Slayer update. That's probably what we'll be using for that. But it looks like we're voting for the dungeon set. So this, honestly, I mean, it won't look terrible with the diamond helmet, I hope. I don't know. This is going to be so ugly. I'm going to be straight up. This is going to be so ugly. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we're doing the dungeon set. Now we'll vote for which die goes on which piece. So, start off with portal die. Which piece does it go on? Does it go on the chest plate, the leggings, or the boots? What do we think? Personally, I think portal die chest plate, bingo leggings, midnight boots. Or maybe bingo boots and midnight leggings. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Something like that. Because, I mean, if you do bingo blue on the chest plate, that's gonna... It is blue, but it's gonna clash, I feel like, a lot more with the diamond helmet. You know? So... Alright, looks like we're leaning... chest plate. Alright, so we'll do portal on the chest plate. Boom, boom. English. There we go. Alright, portal goes on the chest plate. Which means, which piece does the bingo blue die go on? Are we going to do it on the leggings or on the boots? What would we like? And then whichever one it doesn't go on, the midnight piece is going to go on. So this is the other blue die. Midnight and portal are both purple, and bingo blue is the other. So what we're going to do here, of course, the second I load in, scheduled reboot, let me do this. First off, I'm going to take this and put this over here so I can see it. And we're going to change scenes to this, and maybe it'll let me record without bugging out. That's the dream. That is the dream. But what I have to do is take off resource packs. So it's going to look kind of hideous. Default gameplay goes crazy. Ew, vanilla Minecraft. Alright. Oh, it's very close. Can we get a few more votes? Can we get it up to like 27 votes? Chat doesn't have fashion. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, it's 50-50. And the boots are overtaking. And it's back to 50-50. Oh my goodness, there's no shot. There's no shot. What is this? What is this? Ain't no way we're on 50-50. 52 out of 48. Alright, if it can hold it for like 30 seconds, then we'll keep it. I mean, it's got a 5% lead now. If it goes over 5% lead, then we'll stick with it. One more vote for leggings. All right, there it is. Oh, and it's back down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh. Bro, the fight of the ages. Oh my goodness. All right, hold up. Timer time. Timer time. I gotta get out the clock. All right, we're starting a timer of 1 minute. 1 minute right there. Hopefully no one texts me anything important right now, because that would be awkward. Bro, boots are ahead by 1%. 1% over 50. Whatever it's at when this timer goes off, that's what we're sticking with. Except I keep... there we go. It's at 30 seconds. Leggings are winning now. 30 seconds. Come on. 25. 24. Ain't no way we're 50-50 right now. 42 votes and we're 50-50. Are y'all trolling me? Are we trolling? All right, if it's 50-50 when the timer ends, I'm picking. Oh, it's on boots. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. And the poll has ended as the timer went off. And I think it was 50-50. It was 50-50. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm picking. Let me see if it's going to let me record without it bugging out. Give me a moment. I need it to chill. I need it to chill. But you guys, if y'all want to witness this, we're going to be in hub 28. 'Cause why not? Why not? Okay. So we've set a goal, and never mind. It's bugging out. I'm going to freak out. I don't know why OBS is bugging out when I try to record right now. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So I gotta buy portal dye, which is not bad. But look at my purse right now. We have over 1 billion purse.
As a child, I yearned.
Please, blue legs. I paid for this. That's crazy. That's crazy. We'll do some testing. All right. We got the portal dye. Boom. That's the cheap one. We also have midnight dye. Midnight dye right here. 340. Oh my goodness. These are our 2 dyes right now. And then we got to get our hands on Bingo Blue, which doesn't currently exist, I don't think. There's none on the auction house, which is really annoying. So I'm going to have to save up money for that at some point. But that's going to be our next purchase. But I'm going to go ahead and dye a couple pieces of this. So, let's be real. Is Midnight going to even change the color of this? Anvil. Is it even going to change the color of the boots? Because they're Maxor boots. It's like slightly darker. Well, we have to put portal dye on the chest plate. So let's go ahead and do that to start off. Boom. Portal dye chest plate. Which it doesn't, like... Is it even changing color? It doesn't look like it's changing color. I just put the wrong dye on. Ain't no way. That was midnight dye. I have thrown. I have thrown. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoops. Whoops. Well, that's awkward. Am I doing this? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Chat. Chat. I've thrown. There's 300 mil down the drain.
Future77 donated $20 through Super Chat. LOL, gotta buy another.
Yep. Thank you, Future, for the dono. All right. I was like, why isn't it changing color? Because I'm stupid. That's why. All right. Ain't no way. I just threw away 350 million coins. Ain't no shot. Ain't no shot. Put it on Skeleton Master. Brother, what? 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 That's what I'm doing. Save money. We just voted. We just voted for this. It has to be done. It has to be done. I just wasted 350 million coins. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yay. Did I mess it up again? That one's portal died. Why isn't it changing colors? Or is it is changing colors. Okay, I got it. It was freaking me out for a second. All right. Anyways, I got to think about bingo blue boots now. If that's going to be 1 billion coins, I need to drop a handle on Monday. Do I do boots or do I do leggings though? We've got midnight dye. Do I do leggings or boots? Let's see how this is going to look first off. Because when I wear this, I'm also going to be wearing diamond helmet a lot of the time. So where did I put? There it is. Okay. Let me put this on. So we got this. What color? Is there another set that's like close to Bingo Boots color? Or is there is Final Destination? Final Destination's like the same color as this, right? As Midnight? Or Reaper, maybe? I just want to get a look at this and see what it's going to look like. Look at me. Huh? What? Look at the helmet. Very nice. Buy the skin. That's going to have to be another membership goal, man. I'm already down 300. I'm already down billions right now, bro. I'm down bad. We're tripping. Blue, purple style. Hold up. Let me just put on something blue. Right here. Do you like that? I mean, that's pretty solid. But it's going to be dark blue is the thing. It's going to be dark blue. Is there like a dark blue set? Lapis leggings? Hold up. Let me go to my museum and grab some pieces here. So the lapis set. Yeah, okay. So like this. I mean, it's going to be darker boots as well. Where's Final Destination at? I think I have that in here. Actually, that might be on my island. I think that's on my island. Let me grab that real quick. Where are my Final Destination boots? Right, I presume it's this dye? This color? Like, this is what I'm going to be looking like in this scenario. What do we think? Solid? I don't know. I don't know. But let's try. I mean, the problem is Final Destination leggings aren't the same color. That is the issue here. So if I do bingo blue boots, and then do I have another? Sure, we'll take these. These are close enough, I think. Like this. I don't know. I don't know, man. Way better. I don't know. This versus this. Where did those boots just go? There they are. Chat. The helmet can go dark blue. It will look better. Like this. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll do the boots. We'll do the boots. We're gonna do blue boots. So that means I gotta do the leggings for the dye right now, and then I gotta save up money for the other. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're doing this. All right, I'll be right back. Stay on the island. I'll come back when I diet. All right, do this. Island. All right. So we're doing the leggings. And we're doing the blue boots. Midnight died. Necron's leggings. I can't believe I've spent so much money on this today, man. Goodness.
I yearned for the mine.
Ken with a 40. I'm not donating no more. My fault, bro. My fault. I mean, in the meantime, though, you know, with the Maxor boots, until I get the Bingo Blue, we got all colors purple now. So it would have been wacky with, like, orange leggings in the middle of it. So, you know, this isn't too bad. This ain't too bad. That was not the play. I mean, either way, I'm gonna be honest, they both look kind of ugly. But that was kind of the point. We're spending obscene amounts of coins to look uglier. Yay. So, I need to... Oh my goodness. I need to drop a handle now. I gotta get Bingo Blue. Ain't no way I gotta get Bingo Blue, chat. I might, honestly, we might have to wait like 2 weeks for this until Bingo event comes around. That might have to happen. 500 Bingo points, get it yourself. Should we do that? Should I do Bingo myself to dye the boots? Should we do a Bingo series? I haven't done Bingo in like a year or two. So honestly, we could start doing Bingos for the next couple months. You know, might be the play. But I mean, until then, look at this, bro. This is drip. This is drip. With the spirit helmet, it's so much better. By the way, we just gotta talk about that. It's so much better with a spirit helmet. Like full purple with spirit helmet, this is way better. So at least while we've got this is gonna be nice. But yeah, we'll probably do a Bingo series. But I'm gonna have to go back and re-record this stream or download part of the stream because for some reason OBS did not want to record today. So that's a little awkward. But anywaysers, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. It was profile review stream for a little bit. And then we kind of got carried away with doing all this. But I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm sorry that like it's kept bugging out there for a little bit, but again, shout out to everybody for all the donos. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, paying my bills and everything. Shout out to Future, by the way, again. Make sure to drop Future a sub. And drop me a sub. We're on our way to 25K. So smash that sub button. Should be doing these reviews again this time next week is the game plan. I enjoyed until this doo-doo. My fault. My bad. But anyways. We should be back with profile reviews next Saturday, and I should be doing a stream on Monday. Probably no stream Tuesday, unless there's an update, then we'll do a late stream, but I got a dentist appointment in the morning, so good times. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you on the next one. Have an amazing rest of your day, and God bless.